Alright guys, today we're going to be building a really annoying top 1, but I only got till 9, so we're going to see how much we can get done. So as you can see, the gameplay is really hot ass, and that makes this peak. And now what we can do here, in order to make this even more annoying, dude, what a stupid thing, like, to be building. Holy crap. Okay, so now, if we look, this could be harder. Now, how could I make this harder, is the real question. So, we could go like this. And what I think I'm gonna do, personally, just to piss the player off, is I'm gonna go like this. And then just in case they plan on jumping early, we put like something like this right here. Yeah, like that. Now this might be a frame perfect. Now, I'm not sure if that's possible even, but it is 100% a frame perfect, if it is. Oh yeah, it's not possible. But that's exactly what I'm going for, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, we're not actually going to buff that at all, because that's already like a frame perfect of Doom and Despair. And it doesn't look like it in the editor, because you can just jump ahead of time, but that's an editor bug, and not my fault. So, here we go. Now, in order for the LifeWaster Chamber to be, like, absolutely terrifying, we need, like, crazy shit like this, just to scare the player. Oh, that's possible to do? Oh, shit. Okay, so that's even more of a frame perfect now. Let's go. Come on, let's test that in normal. Oh my gosh, turn off smart start position. You are always wrong. Oh, so it's a bug that's causing this to be possible in the editor and not in normal mode. Okay, great to know. Now, if we do this like normal, without the jump there, hold on. So now we take that and we go like this. .75. It's 3 a.m. for you? Six for me, dog. Yo, what? For me, it's 6 a.m. So you're 3 hours behind me. Jeez, dude. Now, the entire point of this level, in case you are wondering, is just to be really annoying. Like, we got this click right here. Hold on. Let me show you some of these devious clicks. These are absolutely evil, by the way. Like, see, like, this is like a frame perfect on 240. No, my school got canceled because of the blizzard upcoming into the east. And then we got, like, this third click, fourth click right here. Hold on, let me show you. So if we delete this one, this is like the most annoying click in all of existence because you have to do it like frame perfect right there. It's like, what the hell is that? Every other time, yeah, it's a torture level basically. It's called LifeWaster Chamber, as you can see in the title of the stream too. It's about doom and despair. Oh, all it does is rain for you. Yeah, snow is pretty fun, but this also is, like, very much not fun. So we're just building it to torture the player because I need my get back for people building stupid extreme demons. So that's possible. 2 hours? Damn. Oh, 3? School at 6 is crazy, bro. I have school starting at like 7:30. Yeah, if school started at 5, that's like when I usually wake up. So like, I would be cooked. Damn, but 6 is crazy. Now, how can we make this torturous? This is the essential question we must ask ourselves before we make any gameplay. How can we make this torturous? What? You're on the bus for like 2 hours and 20 minutes, dog. Dude. Dude. I could never. Literally get, like, so frustrated every morning. Oh, so you're on the bus for 2 hours and 5 minutes. That doesn't sound much better, but... Gosh. It's a lot of info to memorize. Damn. So, like, you could get there earlier, but the bus ride prevents you from being there super early. Yeah, because why do that? Exactly. See, I live right next, like, right near the bus station. And I only ever see the bus come by at like 6:45 for me. So it's like really weird because now that I'm hearing what other buses come for you, then it's like really weird. Cause like, damn, my bus comes really, 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 really late, dude, compared to you. You're not even the first one. Oh my gosh. You should get some sleep, bro. There's a few people before you. Nah, you're not gonna sleep. Hold on. Dude, cooking up devious levels is cooked. Oh, I see. Hold on. So now what we'll do is we'll add like some really stupid click like this. Let's see if that can work possibly. No, that's not working. Oh, my bad. How does it even work? I don't know. So like, see, like, there's like the inside hitbox, right? Here, let me try and show you as best I can. So, show hitboxes. So, as you can see, there's that little blue hitbox inside the player, right? Now, the important part to know is that that's the block hitbox. So, see how these hitboxes are blue on the blocks, and that's blue inside the player? That's where the blocks can hit you. So, basically, the red one is the orb, right? So, you gotta click at just the perfect time so that the blue hitbox doesn't collide with this, and the red hitbox doesn't hit the orb. You get like 2 frames to do that right. On 240, by the way. Literal torture. I don't even know what I want to add at this point. This is so bad. Like, I literally would feel bad if someone died at, like, 90% to this. Because, like, making it back is, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're cooking. Hold on. Now, hold on, because if we get one of these up in here... Yes, use that time to reach 480 hours. Hold on. That's a peak strategy. Hold on, let's see how many hours I have. It's inaccurate, but it's funny. Hold on. Holy shit. Almost 8,000 hours, dude. Bro, it's inaccurate, but that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, to the average person, 8,000 hours is like 2 years. Hold on, let's see this. 8,000 divided by 24. Oh, that's almost a full year. That's 333 days. Jesus Christ. Mobile for 10 years before Steam. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I swear the geometry dash counter is, like, inaccurate, but I just can't prove it. It's like, I know it, but I just can't prove it. Oh yeah, this click is hell. Yeah, that makes sense. The Steam hours are actually trolling me, though. I swear. Hold on. Oh, so... Look at this. And now, that's good and all, but now we need this. Yes. Holy peak, bro. This gameplay is actual living peak. Yeah, funny Square games for almost 13 years. Or Square game, my bad, not games. Yeah, dude, this game has gone through a lot of ups and downs, but it's just so peak sometimes. What? Yeah, that's true, that's true. Jesus. It's a great way to put it, bro. It's a great way to put it. 2.2 took my innocence. Now, how much time do we have on this level? So I do want to do some decoration and stuff so I can figure it out. So now if we look at this, right? Hold on, my idea for this ship gameplay is this. Hold on. Because if you're remembering correctly, this is a torture level. What am I laughing like that for? Jeez, dude. Like, I know it's just literally torture, but I'm not a witch. I promise you, I'm not a witch. We're gonna click some Caliger gameplay for this. Hold on. Not the tried method. Wait, and just to make this even worse, if they don't do it right for a second, they can like survive a little bit, but they're not making it into the straight fly thing. You guys, if you don't know who Caliger is, he's like one of the GOAT ship players, bro. I'm sure you've heard of him at least, because he got very popular off like playing top 1 ship challenges, but dude, this is crazy. This is literally unheard of. Should we add memory to this? Yo, that would be evil. Hold on. Oh, we gotta sync it up a little more. So. That's pretty easy, but I mean, we haven't hit the mini part yet. Yo. Oh, randomized? Oh, shoot. I mean, I don't want it to be too hard, because I might have to verify it if my friend doesn't want to. But my friend is better than me, so I mean, like, oh, shoot. We gotta lock this thing in. Hold on. Yeah, this is about to be peak. Hold on. Now, if we take the mini ship, one random visual cue, and you have to memorize multiple routes. Hold on. This ship might be peak. Hold on. So, Route 1 is going to be on layer 1, okay? So, Route 1, it's going to be like... Now, I have no idea how to do this, but this might be peak. Hold on. Because peak torture is, like, so much fun. So let's start with Route 1. And then what we do in order to make this, like, impossible for the player is we add in, like, little silly things here. So, we're gonna go with, like, an idea. So, the gameplay is gonna be like this. Hold on, because now, if we start here, right? Is that it? 2 ship. Now, what if one of the routes you have to go underneath that, and then you have to go, like, up? Hold on. We're cooking up. So now, we're going to trick the player into thinking you have to go this way on this. But it's not going to be that way, so... The chef is indeed cooking. Hold on. So now, if we go underneath that, right, we need it to be, like, impossible. So, we're going to add in my little best friend, the fixed hitbox, for when I can't think of a way to make my level more difficult. One, and then we got to do, like, some, like... Okay, so now... What you got to memorize for this is where to drop or where to go up in this little straight fly section. So here's the idea. If we go like this, now I don't know if that's too hard to do, but that might be a little too hard. We need to move that back a little. You need to memorize where to go up. And then for that route, we're going to go up there. And then, hold on. Fixed hitbox is tough, for real. And now for this route, we're going to have, like spikes all in here, so like that way it's like impossible once you get to here if you are an idiot and you decide to not look at the visual cue. I'll move the spike up. Oh shoot, you're right. I'm gonna make this a little harder. Hold on. So this can stay. Unless we want to make it a bigger spike, in which case that is actually a good idea. Now we're gonna go with this. And that's peak. Look at that. Oh my gosh, bro, what am I cooking? Yeah, and then if you like fail the straight fly. Oh, dude, this is cooking. Hold on. Because we need to do a showcase with every single route here. Oh, right, you can do that. That's... shoot. So, in order to prevent that... how can we prevent that? So... ooh, that's a good question, actually. What if we do hard machine gameplay here? Oh, that's true. That's true. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. My idea actually might cook. My idea might cook. Hold on. Oh, I have yet to make this an impossible route, so hold on. There we go. Yeah, cause see now you can't do that. Hold on, and just to make it look symmetrical, bang. Now you can't do anything. Complete and utter punishment for the player. This is gonna be like some Booba Wamba gameplay. Hold on. Let's see how hard that is in full speed. Oh my gosh. Dude. What am I cooking? Booba Waster. Hold on, that might be tough. Hold on. Hold on. So we need now, like something like this. So that way, the player is just like a confused, sorry loser, right? Now, if we go like this. How am I even gonna make that, like, an excuse for that bullshit? Hold on. Maybe we just start the player off with, like, this. Hold on. Yeah, because, like, can't have it be too unfair, right? Like, it's gotta be a little more fair than that. Oh, you're right, it is a torture level. I forgot. I was thinking so hard about how to make this possible that I wasn't thinking about how the level was intentionally made in the first place, or like intended to be. Bro. Okay, so one thing we need to do is we need to go like this, and we need to go like this, just because otherwise it's literally impossible. It literally is. It literally is. And that's my favorite word too, bro. Hold on. So now, if we do that, just memorizing multiple click patterns is like so funny. Holy crap, dude. Dude, we're cooking this. We're cooking. Hold on. So now, if we go up here, right? Then we need like a green big size portal. We're always using hard vocabulary words. Crooked. Oh yeah, crooked, that works. That works for me. Just to troll the wave carried players, should we do no wave sections in this? Because the guy I'm thinking about making verify this, he's my friend in real life. Bro. He is probably very wave carried. Or at least he was. Oh wait, wave but do something terrible? Oh, that's smart. Alternating spam. Bro. That might actually be like the $20 million idea right there. So now if we make it up here. Alternating with a break in random places. Hold on. Yes. This is so evil. Like half a second long, bro. We're cooking. Four times speed, Jesus, dude. Alright, and then we go like this. So now, the important part is that you have to go above this saw blade by continuously holding. And now, I don't know how I'm gonna get that in the right place for that. But it can't be too high, is the other thing that you need to be aware of. So, perfect, like that, yeah. And then... yeah, bro, we're cooking so hard right now. And you're helping me out, so, like, you get all this credit for the level at this point, because, like... this is peak, bro. This is peak. Literally. Hold on. Not enough memory yet. Hold on. You're the architect, I'm the engineer. Oh, shoot. So, hold on. if we do that, right? No, we're not doing that. That's boring. We need like orb gameplay to the end of the level. We need like stupid orb gameplay. Hold on. So now, let's just say we wanna cook up, right? What if we did like some limbo ass gameplay? I don't know how XP works. I think it maxes at 75 until like somebody else. I think it maxes at 75 until somebody else like does something. I don't know. Like maybe if there's more viewers at some point, like then it will break the max, but I don't know. Hold on. So this is 4, and then yeah, we can go like that. Hold on. So now if we go like this, so this one goes like that. This one goes like this. Perfect. And then this goes here. Let me join my ult real quick. We're gonna do a experiment and see if that works. Yeah. ISTS low-key peak. Hold on. And we need the center of the circle to be like this. And this is going to be group ID 1. This, all these orbs are going to be group ID like something. 2, maybe. And then we're going to add in a rotate trigger right around here. And we're just going to kind of go with the flow here. Is the audio cooked? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do a little test. Hold on. Is it cooked? Hold on. Oh, it's a little cooked because I think my mic is far away. Hold on. Let me move it towards me a little bit. Is this better? I mean, it might be a little louder, but hold on. Is this better? Because I'm never getting good mic quality on these streams. I'm never going to be able to do that. The mic is kind of far is the problem most of the time. Hold on. Oh, I deleted your messages? Oh, shoot. So we're gonna hit the ceiling there, right? And then that's gonna like be a cue to teleport the player. So yeah, we gotta get into the ceiling there. Yeah, and then that's gonna have a teleport portal right there. So now, what we do with this is we go... Oh, you got an ad, bro. Your keyboard is cooked. My keyboard is only cooked on the spacebar because I thundercut it at the wall at one point. The spacebar popped right off. Now it's broken. Well, it's working pretty good right now. Now, what if... Yeah, like that. Hold on. And then we put like a yellow portal right here. Or no. Wait, hold on. We gotta add the rotate first. Hold on. So we gotta do move time. We'll give it like 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do that in a second, but hold on. Because this is all part of the random thing. So... Let me just lock object rotation RQ. Oh my gosh, that's evil. Yo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and then you go down. Hold on. So you know how, like, in theory of everything, you got, like, this crazy path thing? Let me just make sure this is at the right level. Hold on. Yeah, so if you go up here, you're cooked. You're cooked. Look at this. We're gonna go like that. It's multiple choice, but you don't know the answers. It's like multiple choice, but the teacher never taught you what the question's answer was. So, multiple choice, but like the teacher put frickin' like things you didn't learn about them on all things you didn't learn about on the answer key. So like, there's nothing you can do. And now we got the path down here. But now we gotta add in some more silly deaths. So, now how can we make the death more silly? So we're gonna trick the player into, like, going with the top one, of course. Because now, if we hit that green orb, right? Oh my gosh, that's evil. Wait, what? Maybe so you have to click 10 times for it to kill you if you pick a wrong path. We're gonna go back and add that later, because... Hold on, because this might be peak on its own, but who knows? We gotta figure this out first. We gotta figure out the actual gameplay. So, like, what you're saying is, like, every time they enter a wrong path, once they hit the 10th click after that, then they die, is what you're saying? So, like, it doesn't matter where they are in the level, but the 10th click after they die. Yeah, so if you hit that path, you're cooked. Something like that, yeah. Okay, that's what you were talking about. Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. What if we do this? Hold on. Peak top 1 gameplay? Holy shit, dude. Oh no, it's a scam. Hold on. Hold on. What would be so evil? Hold on, tell me. %10 chance to die at the end of the level. Oh my gosh. Dude, Aunt GD is cooked. Not Aunt Gamer, but Aunt GD, my friend. How can we make this more evil? And you gotta hold there. %10 chance to turn the last jump to a frame perfect. That is so bad. Hold on. I'm gonna be going back through YouTube live chat, like live replay once I go, because, dude, these are some crazy ideas you've got here. Oh, hell nah. What the fuck? You're terrible at the good gameplay, so you might as well play into the bad gameplay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the goal here. We get my legion of viewers that are evil to like help me cook up an awful level. Dude, why is that click so bad? Because now, if we look at it, the stream's playing 2 times faster and then playing half speed when it caught up. What? Dude, this shit is actually mad evil. Hold on. Make the last jump blind after a mirror portal. Hold on. You might have a good idea. Well, like the last jump of the level or the last jump of the memory? Because now I don't know. Both if you want. Oh my gosh. All or nothing. Let's see how much time we have. 13 seconds total. Should we get into a little bit of the decoration? Because I think this is going pretty well as of right now. And I kind of want to do some decoration on this. Because this part looks kind of cool. And I think we need to like actually lock in. So hold on. Now step 1 of decorating is we need to make this look like chains with like blocks in between them. So like hold on. Like this. Yeah. And then we just like move this and move this. Step 2. We gotta add in chain deco. If the level was barely visible, hold on. That might be a good idea. Like, you know how Eternus is like so over-decoed that like it's hard to tell what's going on? In certain parts at least. Like in the beginning memory part, dude, that's cooked. That might be crazy. That might go hard. Hold on. Alright, that's cooking. Hold on. So now, we add in like... Oh yeah, like, you can add foreground objects. Hold on. So now in order to add foreground objects, what's this level called again? The chamber? Hold on. So then we want to add in like a fun background. Oh yeah, look at this. The Booble Wamba thing. Hold on. Let me watch a showcase of it so that way I can understand, because I don't remember it that well.
First, I want to talk about the name, whose orderly different level of difficulty. As I dove into...
Like, wait, you mean like light covering the player's screen and they only have like so little time to react?
If one of the objects sequence when the... and then on the fly apply that to a puzzle at the very end of your journey, all of which is completely randomized every time you start a run. As time keeps moving forward, I know I will be keeping a close eye on...
It blocks the gameplay, but tells you the route. Hold on. Hey, let's do like a little purple on the background, maybe, because this might be cool looking if it had a little purple to it. Yeah, like a little purple tone. And now if we move it into this and then we darken it up. The object obscures the screen, but depending on the shape or something, it tells you like which route to take. Oh, I see, okay. So what I think I could do for this, for sure, is we could make like a weird, like, impossible to see type of thing. But we could also do like big foreground. So like, Let me design that real quick. So we want to do like a chain, right? But what is in here? Hold on. This might be a good idea for a foreground. Hold on. Hold on, this might be peak. Hold on. And then what we do is we go add group ID. No, not a group ID, but we base and detail. So we're gonna go 2 is black, right? And then detail is gonna be like a really dark purple hue here. And the base of it is gonna be like a really dark one of these. Hold on, let's see. Oh, doesn't that look kind of cool? Hold on, let's see what it looks like swapped though. Well, that looks even better. Hold on. So now this needs to be in like T4, bro. Hold on. No, that doesn't look that good though, is the problem. We need like more of a Killbot style decoration, you know what I'm saying? Like, my vision is different from that. What if we do like over decorations so that you can't see? And now we add in like more decoration to this, so like now we need some different shades so that they kind of all blend together. So this is where the HSV comes in useful. So we're gonna go darker here. Yeah, and then we add in like Pillars of Doom and Despair. Like one of these, like straight through there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea of the fucking century, dude. Hold on. And then we do like a parallax type of thing in the foreground. So if we want to do like a parallax. And then we make this object look super big, right? And then we just... And then hold on, because we take this, right? Scale it up. Move it down. And then we make it black. And then we make it T3. And then we make it -10. Just to solidize it, basically, like, make it solid. Oh, dude, that might actually be really annoying. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Hold on. Now, let me look at Killbot real quick, because that has good decoration. Oh, it's just straight over decoration and fake blocks. Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad for him, though. Because he's evil. I'm kidding, but you should feel a little bad at least. And then what if we take these, right? We make the outline of them like a super bright purple, right? So we turn the brightness up on this, right? And then we shrink, we lock position, and then we shrink these down. Wait, hold on, because... still gotta select more of these. .38. And then we take this and we make it like black. And then the goal with this actually is to like make it look invisible. Like you can just barely see the outline. Scale up. Oh my gosh. Why is that actually screwing with me? Or what? What if? What if? We make the spikes look really small on the inside, right? But the outside actually just like perfectly blends into the background. So like we move this down a little, right? This can be like that. This can be that. And then we make these like invisible to the player, right? So like you don't even notice that there's that there. Although Well, you kind of notice it against the ground, so we're going to have to change that. Show ground. Now, if we take the ground, right, and we make it like paste, paste, and then we make the line like the same exact color. Dude, that click right there is so impossible, bro, because you have to click and you have to go up at the right time. Wave step? Bruh. Come on. No coin? Are you kidding? Oh, so all ship is replaced by wave, huh? Oh, I see. So, random parts are buffed too. Yo, I just skipped that and I didn't know what was going on. Hold on. That's crazy though. I'm gonna get going. I'll see ya. Because I'm really overtired and I need to take a nap. And also my stomach is not feeling good. Because I just woke up for some reason. And I have all these nerfs. Bro. But I'll look back at these next stream and I'll look at like what you want me to do with this. Because this will be peak, trust. Alright, see ya.